Hello, Toro fans, and welcome to Tauros All Access. It's the Tuesday edition. As always, I'm Edward Nieman, joined alongside by Lauren Hill. Lauren, we're a day closer. Tauros Thursday night action here, 7:05 inside the Mesa Arena. First time they are meeting in-state rival Bismarck Bobcats in the regular season. Still a little bit of work to get done this week, but Lauren, how excited are you for hockey back here at Mesa?
I'm very excited. I get to do my job again. I love it. I'm also excited for Bismarck to come because I have yet to even see Bismarck play, as well as the fact that they are currently, like you said, undefeated. So it should be an awesome series this weekend.
Yeah, Lauren, you mentioned Bismarck with a great start to the season, as good as it can get, 11-0 through 11 games, 22 points. They've scored 42 goals, only allowed 16, so the Toros got their work cut out for them this weekend. But we mentioned before the history between these two teams, two North Dakota rivals, but also two teams that met in the Central Cup last year in the playoffs. Of course, with the Toros won the Central Cup and punched their ticket to Blaine. But, I mean, Lauren, just, knowing about sports and knowing about how these things go, rematches are always a big deal, especially when you're Bismarck and you're trying to come back and get your get back.
Exactly, especially with them being undefeated this year so far. Hopefully we can change that this weekend, hint, hint. I mean, yeah, it's a rivalry in the state. It's our closest opponent. Yep. We expect Mesa Arena to be full of majority Minotaurus fans, as well as Bobcat fans.
Yep, 7:05, as we mentioned, Thursday. We'll get to Saturday's festivities here in a few minutes, but the Toros can't sweep the series unless they win on Thursday night. The Toros put themselves in a really good position to sweep if they get the win on Thursday, and home ice advantage is real. We've talked about it a lot. We heard from Coach Cody Campbell and Tyler Ebner about how big it is to have fans packed in this arena, so we hope to see you on Thursday night. Preview for that weekend series will be up just in a few minutes after this episode is posted, so make sure to go to the website, minotaurushockey.com, to check that out for more in-depth analysis and preview of that series. But we have a special interview today. Lauren, you sat down with Davin Nichols last week. You want to tell us a little bit about Nichols? He got his first goal this past weekend,
yes.
So a big milestone for him as a Toro, I should say. But just your general takeaways of sitting down with Nichols.
He definitely is a little more monotone than some of our hockey guys, but in that interview you will learn more about him, where he's from, why he chose the sport of hockey. He was a four-sport athlete growing up, which is really interesting, and just the way of playing different sports and how that connects back to the more physical style of hockey that he plays. And that's, I mean, you can see that in any game that he steps on the ice. He's just a more physical player. So yeah, he talks about that in the interview. Hello, Minotaurus fans. I'm here with Davin Nichols, and we're doing a little interview. You are from Framingham, Massachusetts. Obviously, you are new to the team this year. How are you adjusting to Minot?
It's pretty good. Better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Not too much stress or anything. Guys are great, and yeah.
Okay, how does it compare to Massachusetts and playing hockey in Massachusetts?
Definitely a lot different. Obviously, the pace is different. Playing high school hockey there, it's not great, but I mean, like, the atmosphere and everything like that is just great here, and like, people like know your name when you come off the ice, like they're saying your name, and it's not just like a few of your buddies that you go to school with, so it's pretty cool.
So you're liking Mesa Arena so far?
Yeah, I love it.
Home opener was great for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So can you tell us about your journey with hockey and how you got to this point in your career?
Yeah, I played youth growing up, 20 minutes from my house, Minuteman Flames. It was pretty good. Played there till I was probably in 7th, 8th grade. And then I played high school hockey. Then I played last year in the NCDC, and now I'm here.
And what players did you look up to as a kid growing up and playing when you were playing?
I guess they weren't my type of style, but guys in the Bruins, Bergeron, Marchand, guys like that. Just, my dad always had the games on, so I was always watching them.
So you're a Bruins fan?
Yeah.
So
and Sean Thornton, fighter.
All right. So did you grow up going to Bruins games?
Yeah, we go every once in a while, but my dad has every Boston game on whenever anything's on, so huge Boston sports guy.
When you're on the ice, do you rely more on instinct or strategy when it comes to making a hit?
I guess instinct. I don't really think about it too much, just try to put my body through them.
Just make the play?
Yeah.
All right, and how has Coach Campbell helped you grow as a player so far this season?
I've loved the way he's helped me, just kind of told me to play my game, play my physical game, and that's all he really asks of me, is to do that. And I haven't really had a coach that's solely asked me to do that, and that's just how I love to play, so that's been really helpful.
as always, thank you for that interview. Davin has been a big part of this team. We talked about him a lot, especially going into that North Iowa series. Ken had him as a player to watch pregame. Very physical player, which is big against the Central Division. Central Division hockey, always physical, high skill, and Davin Nichols has been a big part of this Tauros team, and we're looking forward to what he has to bring for the rest of the season. So thank you for helping us get to know him a little more. But we mentioned it earlier in the show, Saturday, we want you here Thursday, but also Saturday is another big day here at Mesa Arena for the Tauros.
Exactly. If you look at the lovely posters behind me at Edwards Head, we are trying to throw this into your mind of the fact that this is it's not behind me anymore. This is the Thursday game, which hark on the fact that it is at 7:05 on Thursday. But on Saturday, yes, we are having a trunk or treat event at Mesa Arena. It's actually in the Mesa Arena parking lot at 5 p.m. before the game. We would love you here in all your costumes, all your candy, all your trunks, all the things. We want the parking lot full. And then literally come to trunk or treat and then hop right into Mesa Arena for the game.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm not a weatherman, but it's calling for 57, partly sunny on Saturday night. It can't be any better late October here in Minot. So definitely want you here for that. It's always a very busy day. There's I believe there's some incentives as well if you come dressed in costume. So you definitely have to be here to check all that out. But should be a fun weekend here as we inch closer and closer towards Halloween. It's a big holiday here with the Minot Minotauros. But that'll do it for today's episode. Also, before we get out of here, we want to mention the QR code. As always, you can scan that. It'll bring you to the website, all the social media accounts if you're not following them already. We mentioned it earlier. Preview article for the Bismarck Bobcat series will be out in just a few minutes, so make sure to go to the website, check that out, give it a read, and get yourself prepared for Tauros hockey starting on Thursday night, 7:05 p.m. Puck drop on Saturday night, I should mention as well, regular 7:35, but 7:05 for Thursday. So
right there, 7:05.
Says it right there.
7:05.
So appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow here on Tauros All Access. We'll see you then.